Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today, I'm going to explain the horror movie called Anguish. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. Lucy, a teenage girl, and her mother Sarah are traveling when Lucy asks if she and her mother can go camping. Lucy gets out of the car angrily after Sarah tells her no, only to be hit by an incoming car. Tess, a teen girl who has been suffering from what appears to be mental instability for years, has moved into a new house with her mother Jessica in the hopes of a fresh start. Tess skateboards by the road where Lucy was hit, studying the cross with Lucy's picture on it, and an unseen force forces Tess down in the dirt and refuses to let her leave. Tess is eventually able to stand and walk home, but she is now experiencing things that she blames on her hallucinations. Tess ultimately finds her way to Sarah's bookstore and says something to her that only Lucy would understand, making Sarah suspicious. Tess is finally forced to confront her hallucinations when she looks in the mirror and sees her eye color change from blue to brown several times. Tess collapses outside the front door just as Jessica returns from work after what appears to be a mental breakdown. Tess is admitted to the hospital and placed under continual observation, medication, and treatment. Tess is visited by a priest from Jessica's local church who believes that possession may be involved. Tess is released from the hospital and returns to her room to find Jessica has boarded up Tess's bedroom window for her safety. Jessica is taking Tess into town after she continues to display paranormal occurrences and refuses to eat when Tess abruptly bolts from the car and runs off into a neighborhood, finally arriving at Sarah and Lucy's house. Tess embraces Sarah, while Jessica, who had followed Tess, watches in disbelief. While Tess investigates Lucy's room, Sarah tells Jessica that Tess might have a skill that allows her to channel spirits and allow them to take possession of her body so they can say their goodbyes and move on. Sarah believes Lucy has taken possession of Tess and that she may persuade Lucy to move on by speaking to her through Tess's body. Lucy first refuses to leave, and Tess refuses to return because she is tired of the doctors and continual medicine, but Sarah convinces Lucy that moving on is the proper thing to do, and Lucy eventually agrees. Lucy departs Tess's body, but another ghost appears to have invaded Tess's body and rushes from the bed, attempting to flee, only to be apprehended by Sarah and Jessica unlocked in the basement. Jessica walks down to locate Tess and promises to be a better mom, only for Tess to run up to her and fight her. Jessica is terrified as Lucy re-enters Tess's body and demands to see her mother after a struggle. Jessica agrees to Lucy's request for one more night with her mother. After the night is done, Sarah informs Lucy it's time to leave, and Lucy leaves Tess's body, finding herself in a kind of spirit world surrounded by other souls. Lucy walks till she comes across Tess, who expresses her want to return and hugs Lucy. Lucy is suddenly attacked by an invisible force, and a bright light appears to indicate that Lucy has moved on. Tess reclaims her body, and everything returns to normal, albeit her mother is unsure if Tess has improved. Tess is asked her name later in the coffee shop but does not respond. Back at home, Tess is playing and singing a song on her guitar. She looks up, and her eye color changes from blue to brown.